afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today I want to talk about love stories in Star Wars. And I make some Reylo videos, and there are actually channels based on Reylo, and Reylo is this huge theory going around. And my Reylo videos get, some dislikes, mostly likes, but some dislikes as well. And the thing is, one of the big defenses I hear from people is, hey, love stories were always a big part of Star Wars. Now, the problem with this is, the love stories in Star Wars had good morals. When Padme found out that Anakin killed younglings, and he was turned to the dark side, what did she say? It's pretty unforgettable. I remember the line. She said, "Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow." And the reason she said that was because she knew the relationship was no longer sustainable. She, as a good person, couldn't be with somebody evil. If you look at Leia and Han, we don't have as much of a clear-cut example of a woman who won't be with an evil man because Han Solo never turned evil. But we know Han and Leia pretty well. And we can imagine that Leia, being the daughter of Padme, who was a very morally good person, and a very similar person as far as her outlook on life and how she believes she should rebel against evil empires and things like this, if Leia found out that Han Solo had killed his father along with thousands and I think millions of people, what do you think Leia would think of Han? Would she say, "Oh Han, you killed all these people and you're evil, but we're gonna get together and bring the light side and the dark side of the Force together"? I don't think so. I think Leia would probably be like, "Han, part of me loves you, but I can't be with you." So that brings us to break down one of the biggest offenses of Reylo, is that there was always love stories in Star Wars. That's right. If you look at it from a very, very bird's eye point of view, or a very surface level view, yes, there were always love stories in Star Wars. However, if you think about it a little bit deeper, what kind of love stories were there in Star Wars? There were moral love stories about women who got together with good men. And when the men weren't good, it didn't work out. So this is mainly why Reylo can't happen. I got into an article about this, but in that video I didn't specifically get into why the relationships worked in the older Star Wars movies. So because of this, it's probably gonna be a no-go for Reylo. That would be Disney telling young girls, hey, we have a strong, independent woman, which is Rey, and she's gonna get together with this guy who murdered his father, murdered however many people when he blew up those planets, and however other many people, on Jakku and all the other places, when I think he blew up Maz's base, or her hideout, or whatever that was. I think people died there. It's just seems impossible for Disney to want to tell that story. This is a company who makes The Little Mermaid and Aladdin, and princes and princesses get together and have a happy ending, and the prince never kills his father and goes sociopath. Not to mention he kills Snoke. Not that Snoke was a good guy, but Kylo's just a complete killer. So, anyway, I think that's a really hard point to argue with. I'd love to hear some serious arguments against why Rey should get together with Kylo in his current state. Turning back to the light side is one thing, but you can't completely redeem yourself from all that murder no matter what you do. It's not like when you turn to the light side, you just become this completely forgiven, good person. You turn back. I don't know. We've only had Vader turn back very briefly, but he, died right after that, so we don't really know what happens, and I would assume that you're going to still have to pay for your crimes. Well, okay, if he got with Rey, wouldn't Rey say, you killed all those people, and don't you have to kind of go to jail or suffer some consequences for that? Or Rey is just cool with that? Anyway, if you'd like to subscribe here, please click that subscribe button. Love to hear your thoughts, your comments. Community is growing little by little. I do shout outs, special thanks, things like that, and I will see you next time.